Namaste and hello, this is your Sanskrit instructor welcoming you back into lesson number 39, where we will be continuing the Sandhi rules. Now, we have been taking Sandhi rules that involves the Visarga. So in the previous video, we took into account what's going to happen to that Visarga when it's preceded by an A and followed by a soft consonant or a vowel. And or even earlier, we took into account that what's going to happen to that Visarga when it is followed by a certain hard consonant, and there were specific rules for that. Now we're going to take a look as to what will happen to that Visarga when it is preceded by an A. Now there are three different conditions as to what is going to happen to that Visarga when it is preceded by an A. And that all depends upon whether it is followed by a soft consonant, whether it is followed by an A as well, or when it is followed by another vowel except A. So there's three conditions as to when it is preceded by an A. So instead of making our lives difficult, and then let's say it doesn't matter whether you are writing out a sentence in Sanskrit and you want to apply Sandhi, or you need to apply Sandhi, or whether you're trying to translate a sentence in Sanskrit, what I would suggest you doing before anything else to make your life easier is to first check to see if your Visarga is followed by a hard consonant before anything else. Why? Because one, there are, if you could take a look in the table, there are less hard consonants than your soft consonants. And two, it's because the rules are more specific for the hard consonants. Once it is followed by a cha or cha, for example, it becomes a sha. It's just straightforward. Anything other than a cha, cha, ta, 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 it just remains unchanged. And then you could take a look at the other Sandhi rules and put them into account. I just think that's easier. You might find another method easier for the future. But anyhow, let's get on moving with the new material. So when a Visarga is preceded by an A and it's followed by a soft consonant, the Visarga is changed to the vowel sign O. So that's why you have putraha dhavati becomes putro dhavati, because it's followed by an A in putra. Although you're not seeing this A in here, A exists in putra. If you can just, sometimes it's better to pronounce it and to take a look at the pronunciation rather than taking a look at the actual letters. Now, if you can recall, ka is a combination of k plus a, correct? So a actually exists in the letter ka. In the same way, a exists in the tra in putra, okay? So there is an A that precedes this Visarga, and there is a soft consonant. Dha in dhavati is a soft consonant. So this Visarga turns into an O. So that's why you have putro dhavati. Okay? So I'll erase that for you so you can take a better look at it. And next. So when your Visarga is preceded by an A and followed by any vowel except A this time, the Visarga is dropped. So again, just like putra, this Visarga is preceded by an A in dhavata, and it is followed by, remember, even when I remove this Visarga, it's dhavata, so the A is still there. It's not dhavat, it's dhavata. And with the Visarga, it's dhavataha. So dhavataha akulau becomes dhavata akulau, because here we have the in the dhavata, and then any vowel except there's a in akulau. So the is a vowel except so that's why this visarg you don't need it anymore, so it's dropped. So that's why it becomes dhavata akulau on the other side of this equal sign. Okay, and now moving on to the last condition when it's preceded by So when a visarga is preceded by and followed by an remember earlier we did any vowel except and that vowel was in this example, but now this is a condition where your visarg is preceded by an but it is also followed by an What happens is that the visarg is changed to an o while the following is elided. Now the following what is elided here? The following is the letter that is following the visarg. So in this case, it is followed by an so the following is considered to be the So the following is elided. What does elided mean? Elided means that the is, you're going to know that an was there, but it's going to be pronounced silent. Okay? And there's a sign for that. And the elided sign is, it's sort of like an S looking figure. I'm going to circle that for you. So there, now I have it circled for you. And I'm going to show you how to use this sign. So let's take a look at the example sentence. So we have dhavataha ashwau becomes dhavato shwau. Notice that I'm not saying dhavato ashwau. And take a look. The figure is right here, the elided sign. So where this elided sign was, it shows you that there was an there. So that, let's say if I have the sentence and I want to translate it, I could replace that with the and then I would know that that came from the word ashwau. So so this visarg, okay, it's preceded by the in dhavata, and then it's followed by the in ashwau. So this visarg is going to turn into an o, and then this here is going to turn into this elided sign that is here. And then these two words are going to be joined together to become dhavato shwau. And this elided sign is basically what I drew right here in the red. So dhavato shwau, not dhavato ashwau. Okay? And that's about it for the what's going to happen to a visarg when it's preceded by I have one more video to show to you on Sandhi before we move on to practicing our Sandhi rules. And I hope that this is understandable. And this is your Sanskrit instructor signing off with a namaste, and I will see you in the next video.